Cuba, an island that seems to exist in a world of its own, suspended in time and space. Even the name rolls off the tongue with a rhythm that hints at the island's intoxicating energy. It's a place where music is not just heard but felt, where every beat of the drum and strum of the guitar tells a story of resilience and passion. It's a place where classic American cars cruise past crumbling colonial buildings, a living museum of a bygone era. These cars, lovingly maintained, are more than just vehicles. They are symbols of a nation's ingenuity and spirit. Where salsa spills out from doorways, the scent of cigars hangs in the air, and the ghosts of revolutionaries whisper on the wind. The streets are alive with the echoes of history, each mural and monument a testament to the island's turbulent past. My first trip to Cuba was an assault on the senses. From the moment I stepped off the plane, I was enveloped in a whirlwind of sights, sounds, and smells that were both foreign and familiar. Vibrant, chaotic, and full of contradictions, it was unlike anywhere I'd ever been. The markets were a riot of color and noise, the streets a dance of life and motion. Every corner seemed to hold a new surprise, a new story waiting to be discovered. It's a country seemingly frozen in time, yet pulsing with a life force that's impossible to ignore. The buildings, though dilapidated, possess a faded grandeur that speaks of better days. The people, despite the hardships, exude a warmth and vitality that is infectious. Cuba is a study in duality. It's a place where the old and the new coexist in a delicate balance, where tradition and modernity dance a complex tango. The contrasts are stark, yet they blend together to create a unique and captivating tapestry. It's a place where hardship and joy coexist, where political control clashes with the irrepressible spirit of the people. The streets are filled with both celebration and protest, a testament to the resilience and determination of the Cuban people. This is the heart of Cuba, the space between the postcard images and the political rhetoric. It's in the everyday moments, the candid smiles and the unguarded laughter that the true essence of Cuba is found. It's a land of contrasts, a place that defies easy categorization, and that's what makes it so endlessly fascinating. You can't talk about Cuba without talking about the revolution. The echoes of that pivotal moment in history resonate through every corner of the island, shaping its identity and its people's lives. It's woven into the fabric of the nation, a constant presence in the stories, the murals, even the daily struggles. The revolution is not just a historical event, it's a living, breathing part of Cuban culture, influencing everything from art to politics. Everywhere you look, there are reminders of the past. The architecture of Havana, with its crumbling facades and vibrant colors, tells tales of a bygone era, while the vintage cars cruising the streets are relics of a time when the revolution was fresh and new. Images of Che Guevara stare down from walls, and the stories of Castro's rebellion are recounted with a mix of pride and weariness. These stories are passed down through generations, each retelling adding layers of complexity and emotion. For many Cubans, the revolution brought literacy, healthcare, and a sense of national pride. It was a promise of a better future, a beacon of hope that illuminated the path forward. For others, it meant hardship, scarcity, and limited freedoms. The reality of the revolution's aftermath is a complex tapestry of triumphs and tribulations, where the promise of equality often clashed with the harshness of economic realities. The years since have been a complex mix of progress and stagnation, hope and disillusionment. As Cuba looks to the future, the legacy of the revolution remains a powerful force, shaping the dreams and aspirations of its people, while also reminding them of the challenges that lie ahead. Music is the lifeblood of Cuba. It's everywhere, pouring out of homes, bars, and even the streets themselves. From the infectious rhythms of salsa to the soulful melodies of trova, music is an integral part of the Cuban identity. I remember nights spent in dimly lit clubs, the air thick with cigar smoke and the intoxicating rhythms of rumba. The music was more than just entertainment, it was a celebration of life, a way to express joy and sorrow, and a powerful reminder of the island's African roots. Section 4. Spirit and Faith, Beyond the Santería Stereotype. Cuba's spiritual landscape is as diverse and vibrant as its music. The streets of Havana pulse with the rhythm of life, where music and faith intertwine seamlessly. It's a place where every corner tells a story, and every beat carries a prayer. Beyond the well-known imagery of Santería, with its colorful deities and rituals, lies a rich tapestry of beliefs. Santería, often misunderstood, is just one thread in the intricate fabric of Cuban spirituality. The altars, adorned with offerings and symbols, speak of a deep connection to the divine. Catholicism, brought by the Spanish colonists, is deeply ingrained in the culture. The grand churches with their colonial architecture stand as monuments to a history of faith and conquest. Inside, the solemnity of the Mass contrasts with the vibrant expressions of belief found outside. But it's often blended with African traditions, creating a unique syncretism that reflects the island's complex history. This blending is not just a merging of rituals, but a fusion of identities, where the African heritage is honored and preserved within the framework of Catholicism. I've witnessed ceremonies where Catholic saints are venerated alongside African deities, a testament to the Cuban ability to adapt and fuse different belief systems. These ceremonies are a vibrant display of faith, where the old and the new coexist in harmony, creating a spiritual mosaic that is uniquely Cuban. This fusion of faith is a powerful symbol of Cuban resilience, a testament to their ability to find strength and hope in the face of adversity. In every prayer and every ritual there is a story of survival and adaptation, a story that continues to inspire and uplift the Cuban spirit. Section 5. Behind the Facade. A glimpse into daily life. Beyond the tourist hotspots and carefully curated facades, daily life in Cuba can be a struggle. The economic embargo, internal inefficiencies, and a dual currency system create a complex reality for ordinary Cubans. I've spoken to doctors working for meager wages, engineers driving taxis to make ends meet, and families struggling to put food on the table. Yet, despite these challenges, the Cuban spirit remains unbroken. There's a resilience, a resourcefulness, and a deep sense of community that shines through. Section 6. Tourism's tightrope, between preservation and exploitation. Tourism is a double-edged sword for Cuba. On one hand, it brings much-needed revenue and exposes the island to the outside world. On the other, it risks eroding the very culture and authenticity that make Cuba so unique. The influx of tourists brings both opportunities and challenges. It's a delicate balance between sharing the island's treasures with the world and preserving its soul. Section 7. The Enduring Enigma. What does the future hold for Cuba? As I left Cuba, I was left with more questions than answers. What does the future hold for this island nation poised precariously between revolution and change? Can Cuba retain its unique identity in a globalized world? One thing is certain, Cuba will continue to captivate and intrigue travelers with its complex history, vibrant culture, and the enduring spirit of its people.